Edo Tensei Hokages vs Madara final battle. I think they will play a major in stopping Madara, which will lead into the final fight between Madara and Naruto and Sasuke. They are the only ones who can move freely. This could turn out to be an epic battle. I believe that Tobirama and the Edo Tensei Jutsu will be used here by Kishi as a means to either defeat Infinite Tsukuyomi or help Sasuke and Naruto get to the point where they can defeat Madara and Infinite Tsukuyomi. As we have seen, Edo Tensei summons are not affected by Infinite Tsukuyomi, ergo they will be Naruto and Sasuke's best hope of creating a much more permanent solution to the Light of Infinite Tsukuyomi problem. Sasuke can't maintain his Susanoo forever. The 4 Hokage, while effective, are not enough currently to effect enough change. I believe that Tobirama will use Zetsu clones to summon help even if his own technique is inferior to Orochimaru's enhanced version. It's still more bodies that can survive the light. Sasuke also can't fight effectively as it is. Even if he was using his Susanoo, he still has to make it opaque in order to stop the light of Infinite Tsukuyomi. Hence he cannot see out of his Susanoo to effectively fight. So I believe Edo Tensei will be used again, in this case by the original creator. Well, from this chapter I feel that we got kind of foreshadowing of the way Kishi is going to end Madara and his actions. It may seem odd, but I really think this would be the ending for Madara if Kishi doesn't decide to make Sasuke and Naruto kill Madara. First off, all the Edo Tensei that is alive seem to be unaffected from the Infinite Tsukuyomi. We see that Tobirama, Hashirama, Minato and Sarutobi are all fine. The point of them being unaffected is maybe because, just to show that only living beings will be affected, the extent of the jutsu, these person being important to the plot afterwards, to defeat Madara or something. Kishi just did something on the go. Now knowing this, we could say that these reanimations of the Hokages would play a huge role if Kishi goes with the flow of his old statements. This is just a theory, but I think this is one of the possibilities out there. We clearly see that Sasuke is the reason for them remaining living being unaffected, hence making them unable to move if something is done. Then the Hokages are now the only people managing to move freely in the world and can help stop Infinite Tsukuyomi. The 4 Edo Hokages were immune to the effects of Infinite Tsukuyomi. I and many others thought that the Edo Hokages were dead and thus were immune to Infinite Tsukuyomi. But I didn't think so. After a bit of thinking, I made a shocking discovery. All of the 4 Edo Hokages, Hidachi, Hashirama, Tobirama, Hiruzen and Minato have a connection. You guessed it right, all the 4 Hokages were sealed in the stomach of the Reaper Death Seal Spirit. How does the above make them immune to Infinite Tsukuyomi? Well, there have been many theories which said the Reaper Death Seal Spirit was actually Kaguya. If we assume that Kaguya was the Reaper Death Seal Spirit, we know that Kaguya was the first person to use Infinite Tsukuyomi by the Rikado. This might hint that Kaguya herself was immune to Infinite Tsukuyomi. It's possible that the 4 Edo Hokages were trapped in the stomach of the Reaper Death Seal Spirit, Kaguya, and obtained Kaguya's immunity to Infinite Tsukuyomi in her chakra from there. King Kaokau and Genkaokau were trapped in the Kyuubi's stomach and gained the Kyuubi's powers and chakra. The 4 Edo Hokages were trapped in the Reaper Death Seal Spirit's, Kaguya, stomach. Kaguya was immune to the effects of Infinite Tsukuyomi because she was the one who casted it. If Kaguya was not immune to Infinite Tsukuyomi, then who will break the Genjutsu considering everyone falls under it? The 4 Edo Hokages, Hidachi, Hashirama, Tobirama, Hiruzen and Minato became immune to Infinite Tsukuyomi after spending so many years in Reaper Death Seal Spirit's, Kaguya, stomach and by obtaining Kaguya's chakra. I believe getting this part they play a major role in stopping Madara. But I don't think that they will be the ones who will stop Madara. But instead let Sasuke and Naruto finish the fight. That is all for this video. Be sure to rate, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to leave your video suggestions regarding any type of series. Yeah, have a nice day. This video was made my Vlog 101 YouTube channel.